Beginning of contract of indemnity. We will learn the contract of indemnity, which is defined in section 124 of Indian Contract Act 1872. Contract of indemnity. A contract by which one party promises to another to save him from loss caused to him by the conduct of the promiser himself or the conduct of any other person is called as contract of indemnity. So, indemnity contract is a contract by which one party promises to save the other from loss caused to him by the conduct of promiser himself or by the conduct of any other person. So, indemnity is a part of general class of contingent contract because indemnity depends upon the happening of an anticipated loss. So, let's take an example. A person So let's take an example. A person has a contract of fire insurance with an insurance company and subsequently he suffered losses due to fire. In this case, we need not worry because insurance company will compensate for the losses as it was a contract of indemnity. So there is no other risk because the compensation will be provided by the insurance company. See, so the person who is saved from loss is called as indemnified and it is also known as an indemnity holder. And the insurance company is known as the indemnifier. So now we know that there are two parties in the indemnity, that is the indemnifier and the indemnity holder. So indemnifier is that person who saves from the loss, and indemnity holder or indemnified is the person whose loss is to be made good. To indemnify means to compensate or to make good the loss. The existence of loss is essential to be indemnified. So indemnity means an act to compensate or protect somebody from the loss to make good to the loss. So contract of indemnity covers only the losses caused by the conduct of the promiser himself or by the conduct of any other person, and the loss caused by the conduct of the promiser is not at all covered in the indemnity. So these are the essential elements, essentials of a contract of indemnity. So a contract of indemnity should have all the essential elements of a valid contract that we have already discussed in the chapter 1, such as consideration, pre-consent, competency to contract, law of objects. All the essentials must be fulfilled by the contract of indemnity. And now let's take an example. There are two people, A and B. A goes to B and says, eat X and I will compensate for the consequences. B goes and beats X, and as a consequence, he has to pay a fine of 5,000 rupees, that is levied by the court. Afterwards, B cannot claim money from A if A declines, as it is a void contract, as the object was not lawful. So that is that case. So all the elements of a valid contract comes in contract of indemnity. There must be clause either by the promiser's conduct or by any other person's conduct. That is only the element. And contract may be express or implied. It is a contingent contract by nature. All other elements of a valid contract can be written here. Liability of indemnifier commences when the indemnified suffers loss. And contract of insurance are also covered in this particular contract of indemnity. All contract of insurance except life insurance is being covered in contract of indemnity. Now we will move on to rights of indemnity holder. Rights of indemnity holder, which is given in section 125 of Indian Contract Act. To claim damages, cost and any sum is the rights of indemnity holder. To indemnifiers has, I mean, there are three parts, that is to claim damage and for cost and any sum. So if the indemnifier has promised to indemnify in respect to any matter and the indemnified has paid damages in respect to a suit in court in that matter, indemnity holder has the right to claim for that particular damages. If the indemnifier has promised to indemnify any matter and he has gone to the court for that particular matter, so such damages can be claimed. It is the right of the indemnity holder to claim such damages, claim for such damages. So these are the three things that we have already mentioned, that is claim for damages, claim for cost of suit, recovery conditions. So second is claim for cost. If the indemnified has paid cost, if any case, whether he filed the case or someone has filed a case against him, he can recover such cost, but the main condition is he should not have contravened the orders of the indemnifier. He should not have contravened the orders of the indemnifier. It should be proper and correct. Then only he can claim for or recover the cost that he has incurred for the suit. So the third one is recovery condition, that is the sum he has paid for the compromise or the compensation, he can recover. That is, if the indemnified has paid money for settlement of any case, he has the right to claim such money by the compromise should be contrary to the orders of the indemnifier. So it's the same thing, indemnity holder is entitled to recover all the damages that he may have been compelled to pay in the suit. All the cost of suits that he may have had to pay to the third party, and all the sum that he have paid under the terms of any compromise that is done by the court or any other intermediate. So these are the rights of indemnifier, that is rights under doctrine of subrogation. To sue against third party after indemnifying the indemnity holder. And third one is not to compensate for losses not covered under contract of indemnity. So that's all. Now we will discuss in the next section.